The other big story of the day, well, look, there are several. The confirmation fight over Neil Gorsuch. The Senate is now voting on something called cloture. That's the vote that requires 60 votes to block a filibuster. It will likely fail. After that comes the debate for the nuclear option. Judge Napolitano is with us. I don't want to get into the weeds about all of this. The nuclear option is going to be called. Justice Gorsuch will become Justice Gorsuch tomorrow night. He's in.
Doesn't seem like there's any dispute about what you just said, even though there are Republicans who have expressed misgivings about this happening because they're losing this weapon, the filibuster, for themselves in the future. It seems like it's a foregone conclusion right now.
Can you just address this politically? Not legally, constitutionally, but politically. I see that as a fine thing.
If you want to return to a procedure you have abolished, it takes 2/3, 67.
Peter Kernan, you got anything to say on this?
I do. I feel very strong. This is a flag of convenience I wish we weren't using because it's only good for now, and it could really come back to bite us someplace where we don't want to be.
Do you see how this brilliant economist agrees with the arguments that I'm making?
Here's the thing. We could see a change in the Senate as soon as 18 or 20 months from now, and what happens then if suddenly they decide to block, if they have the leadership of the Senate, they decide to block everything we try and do in the Supreme Court. They have that capability. I really wish that the Senate would behave like senators. I know some of the people who are on this committee. It does not make sense to me. This was not the one to fight for. They fought over this one as a matter of principle and payback for Garrick, and that was, I think, a mistake. He was a decent jurist, the last fellow, but this guy has absolutely no hair on him. He should be approved by 60 votes.
I want your comment, Judge, on what Senator Schumer has been saying about Judge Gorsuch. I'm astonished by it, frankly.
I am astonished by it as well. It is so wide of the mark. Their latest allegation is one of plagiarism because he used technical definitions of medical terms from another publication. This is terminology as to which there is no dispute in the medical community, and you don't have to say what the source of the definition was. That's the depth to which these people will sink to try and block a perfectly qualified jurist. Their problem is that Donald Trump has chosen him. That's their problem. They wanted Barack Obama to choose the successor to Antonin Scalia, not Donald Trump, and they're still sore over that, as Peter indicated, and this is part of that now 16 or 14-month debate still going on.
The extraordinary thing is the last time he was up for a major event, they took, I think it was, if it wasn't unanimous, it was near unanimous vote from Democrats and Republicans for this guy. This is pure political theater. It's kabuki theater. I think it's ridiculous. And the Democrats will be hurt by it. They think they're going to make a big play here. I think they're going to be hurt by it. I'm sorry it happened because it is a tool that has value, and the Senate is not the House of Representatives.